Don't throw anything at our camera. Kodak Black. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Rush, call the cops, call the
Just
cops.
out of jail.
That's when you wake the Kodak bell. I've been hibernating, chilling, bro.
He has been chilling in jail since December, but he accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to a technical violation of his probation. The judge sentenced him to time served. Kodak's been in custody since Plantation police reportedly found him passed out in a Bentley with drugs on him.
You want to punch me?
I ain't standing you up. I ain't standing you up.
Okay, I'm not going to back down from you, Kodak. I'm not going to back down from you.
My son about to be born in less than 48 hours. I ain't worried about y'all, man.
After throwing rocks at our photographer. And look at that again. I wanted to get your side and say hello to you, and you threatened to punch me.
I did.
Threatening to punch me. Don't threaten to punch me again. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You understand what I'm saying? You want me to call the cops on you right now, Kodak?
You know what I mean?
You want to threaten to punch me again on camera?
This how I'm living, how I'm living. It ain't nothing like you seen on BET.
Kodak sings his way out of jail.
All right.
Just like that, he's gone. But the damage, done. As he saw there, a truly bizarre situation. Once again, my photographer being hit in the ribs by those rocks, and he's simply doing his job to bring all of you at home these images, trying to get Kodak Black to explain. He's a public figure, what it was like being in jail the last couple of months. And one final note tonight, if you are curious, you heard my photographer Brian Murphy say, call the police, call the cops. Fort Lauderdale police were called, a police report was filed, and we'll keep you updated.
Man, this ish is crazy with Kodak Black. Like, I never seen someone come out of jail off the rip. You know, you come home, motherfuckers who are binging out, getting high, partying, living that lifestyle and whatnot. Normally come home, you're like, man, dude, it looks super sober, pristine, clean. Like, I never seen him looking before. I didn't know you had this in you. And Kodak Black's got that I'm too high look going on, and stumbling mumblings of someone all flucked up on drugs. Like, real talk, man. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if he was just getting high the whole time he was in there, or if he stepped out them doors and, I don't know, did a bump ski or something like that in the restroom, still inside the facilities, or what. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe Kodak wasn't even high. Maybe this dude's just on some other ish, man. But it was just pretty mind-blowing to me to see someone just looking and behaving like the scene of an incident or situation where they would be getting arrested and getting locked up, but it's the other way around. It's when they're coming fresh out them gates, fresh out the building. But I don't know, man. You see some individuals, I don't know if they were on the scene or what, they were disgusted with the news crew, saying like, yo, Kodak told y'all to leave him the fuck alone. Kodak told y'all to fall back, and you guys just kept recording them. The news guys cracking me up. Mr. Kodak, I'm not going to back down from you, Mr. Kodak Black. Kodak, you don't do that. Kodak, do not throw a rock at us. Like, this ish was just absolutely crazy, absolutely bonkers. But it's so wild, man. Originally, the news crew, the first time around, there was kind of like 2 viral clips that went out with this crew where, you know, the one was saying the police didn't end up being called, but later on they confirmed, no, they were called. There was a police report filed, and that's what's so crazy, man. Kodak Black's legal situation. I mean, this dude's had legal problems from the time he got into the rap game. You know, I remember when I was first finding out who Kodak Black was, some cats that I work with were like big fans of Kodak. I lived in Florida. You know, they were flocking with him heavy, always quoting all his music. And, you know, I'm like just seeing Kodak Black on the freshman list and everything like that. And I remember then seeing right away he had some kind of situation that he had to go do time behind. And, you know, it's just been nonstop legal problems for Kodak. Arrest after arrest, had to go down, lay it down, do a couple bids while he was locked up. Ultimately, that one gun case, he got hit with Fed time. And don't forget, he also had a situation where there was some like actual assault type ish. That one got pled down or whatever, but Kodak, I believe, would probably still be locked up for that Fed time that we're speaking of if Trump didn't intervene and pardon him, or if not, he still had a gang of time to do. But now in this whole situation, it's been tough for Kodak, where this man has state cases, Fed cases, probation violations. If y'all remember, he had to turn himself in and go to rehab because he had a dirty piss test. They wanted another one, and that one came back with some fentanyl in his system. And then upon getting out of rehab later on, he got this arrest that, you know, news and everyone is speaking of, where he fell asleep in the car looking and sounding like he was nodding off something. But now, after all this, what I'm getting at is to come home, to walk out them doors, yo, they look crazy too, like he's ducked down behind a AC unit or whatever, whipping rocks at him. Speaking of that, man, I used to know some crazy motherfuckers. I'm not even capping to y'all, man. That used to, I'm just talking about way back, pre-millennium, pre the year 2G, where the AC unit made me think of it. They used to huff some liquid or some ish that used to go into the AC unit. I don't know if it was Freon. I don't even know. I wanted no parts of it. But with all this being said, man, imagine if Kodak catches some kind of case for this, with this police report that was filed with him assaulting the news dudes with rocks and everything. I mean, pretty much it's caught right there on camera. That would be fucked up, man, for him to get himself locked back up, or I don't know. As I stated, his legal situation is a mess right now. He's a free man, but from my understanding, it may be short-lived. You know what I mean? Like, it's all twisted. And you heard him talking about he's got a son, a son on the way. All the parents out there, y'all know, man, like, got to be there for our kids, our family. It's the most important thing. And it's just so wild and crazy to see someone so rich and successful but still constantly run into these problems, like a regular Joe who just can't seem to get their ish together. You know, some people are just very self-destructive. I bet you there's all kinds of conspiratorial theories out there that Kodak's on I don't know, this like some MK Ultra ish or something like that. They got him tweaking and geeking and glitching out. But I don't know, some of the fans just really aggravated with the cameramen and the news crew, the media. I mean, listen, the paparazzi type ish, you know, as like that's their job to try to catch this moment on some paparazzi type vibes, even though this is like an official news crew. I mean, you can be mad at them, but at the same time, I mean, it's just like this is expected, and just wasn't a smart move, in my opinion, by Kodak Black. You know, like, he had to know this was coming. And almost, you know, that brings up another question, is maybe Kodak just wanted something extra to go viral with coming out them jail doors. If y'all recall another situation from way back in Western New York, that time that he accidentally got caught up at the border, took a wrong turn and crossed into Canada with them things on him and all kinds of illegal ish in the car. When he bonded out, he kind of made a big scene. Nothing like this, but who knows, man. Maybe that's part of Kodak's get down. Let's go viral. Let them know Kodak's home. I don't know. I can't call it, man. But Kodak Black, just never a dull moment with this guy. Jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Was he tweaking and geeking right out them jail doors? Like, what's good with all this? The situation with the rocks. Could we see him catch another case? Do you believe we will? And like I said, I'm not totally clear on the other pending cases he has, but I don't think none of that is really over at the end of the day, man. I've always looked at everything going on with Kodak Black and just always have said, what a shame, man, for someone to squander you know, the opportunity that they've granted themselves through their talent and their hard work and their perseverance. But again, some people are just self-destructive. So stay tuned. It's coffee. Talk to me in them comments. Sub up, and I'll get with y'all later. Peace. God bless, and I'm gone.